What's good? What's good, fam? Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We are here for the new up-and-coming voiceover artist that is looking to start, build, and grow a successful voiceover business. You also want to make sure you grab this book, Steps to Voiceover Success, which is definitely going to get you on your way. You want to go ahead and check the links in the description because there are plenty there that are going to help you do what it is that you need to do. We're going to be talking today about, hey, do you actually have the talent to be a voiceover artist? There's a lot of controversy going on around there. Let me say hey to the fam. What's up, John? Glad to have you in here. Mr. William in the house. Greetings and salutations, everyone. John is saying he's been waiting for this session all week. G for G, that you've been dubbed. Girl for God, Elias. Hey, hello, Grind and Don't Quit family. And, Dr. G.O. Dunkley. I think I need a special. Dr. G.O. Dunkley is in the house. Man, thanks for being here. Definitely appreciate you. And we also have Mr. Melvin Stewart. Good evening, everyone. Look, I've got some good stuff for you on today, and I've got some surprises at the end, so you want to make sure you stick around. Something relatively brand new I'm going to be talking about, but with that being said, the whole issue around, do you have the talent to be a voiceover artist? And one of those things that always comes up, and I hear this all the time, I hate the sound of my voice, Earl. What do I do? There's nothing you can do. If you hate the sound of your voice, you hate the sound of your voice. But I can probably guarantee almost 90% of the time, no one has ever said, I hate the sound of your voice. I'm almost positive no one has ever said that to you. I cannot stand the sound of your voice. Now, that could be different depending on your domestic situation. If someone is always fussing or nagging at you, that may come out of your mouth. But I'm talking about specifically in the realm of voiceover. No one is going around telling you don't talk. I don't want to hear your voice ever again in life. No one is saying that to you. I'm not going to go through the whole dynamics, but you do hear your voice differently than other people hear it. Just because of bone structure, resonance in your ear, all that kind of stuff. That's why you sound different to yourself when you're listening to yourself, like from an audio source, as opposed to just listening to yourself in your head, right? So that's the whole thing around that. So I tell people when I literally had someone ask me one time, how do I get over the fact that I don't like the sound of my voice? I was like, all I could reply back was, just get over it. I don't have a button for you to push. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an app. I don't have a plugin. I don't have a special, processing thing that I can, help you with that, because the sound of your voice is the sound of your voice. Now, that all being said, people will say that, well, I might have an unusually high voice for a man, or I might have an unusually low voice for a woman, or I might have a different type of accent or things like that. Should I not do this because of those types of things? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The voice that you have, someone wants to use in some way, shape, or form, or can use it, I should say. Someone can use your voice in some way, shape, or form for whatever type of project they're doing. Now, a lot of times voiceover artists will want to go into, what type of voiceover should I focus in on and concentrate in on, and they'll listen to different coaches tell them, well, you have a voice for this, or you have a voice for that, which it may be true. It may be all fine and good, but the thing is, you have to find out what your niche is going to be. What is the type of voiceover that is actually not just suited for your voice, but suited for your temperament, suited for what it is you actually want to do. Like if I tell you, or a coach tells you, you ought to be doing audiobooks, and you're saying to yourself, I never want to do a freaking audiobook again in life. Well, then you got to make a switch, right? You've got to make a determination on who you want to listen to and what you want to do, right? That's the thing. Now, when it comes to talent of a voiceover artist, now it does come down to someone having to have the ability to actually interpret a script, right? The ability to go in and know the type of nuances, the type of tone, the type of energy, the type of emotion that you want to bring to it based on what the script is telling you that it needs. Now, if you don't have the capacity for whatever reason, and it's okay if you don't, but if you don't have the capacity to look at a script and look at the instructions that that person is giving you that they want and bring that to the table, that's a whole nother issue. Now, if that's the issue, now you got to be honest with yourself, right? And the only way you're going to really understand or learn these types of things is by basically going in and auditioning. Now, what you'll learn, because even though I say you got to go in and audition for these different roles, different parts, different scripts, whatever it is, you may get rejected. But the thing about auditioning, you actually never know why you get rejected. You just are rejected. And so it's a constant thing of just trying to do the best that you can do in any given situation. But there's going to be something that indicates to you in particular if you just do not have the skill set. Because that's the skill. The skill set is script interpretation. The skill set is acting. The skill set is also audio engineering. So these are things that only you can determine for yourself if you have the ability to do. Now, if you're already iffy, right? If you're already iffy or kind of self-conscious about, am I good enough to do this? Do I have the talent to do this? A lot of times, maybe you may be in your head because you have a lot of self-doubt with that. You have a lot of self-doubt. And you may need to bring out your Sasha Fierce. Now, what's Sasha Fierce? Sasha Fierce is the persona that Beyonce uses when she goes on stage. It's kind of like the same thing. You remember Michael Jackson was alive and he was really kind of quiet spoken, but on stage he was a beast. That's what I mean. You may have to bring out the beast. You may have to release the beast with this, right? So when you are self-conscious or whatever, but now you're on stage because you're about to get behind this mic and you're about to do something. So you may have to put on a persona in order to get over your own self-doubt. And that's perfectly fine. You may have to put on a character to get into character. And whatever that is that you need to do, then go ahead and do that. Let me go scroll through the comments here. You guys are just coming in hot and heavy with this thing here right now. Let's see, Ben. Hey, Earl, figured you were an Air Force man. Yes, I am. Thank you so much. I'm a Air Force vet. Definitely. John Clark, I think that there is a market for every voice. Absolutely. Mr. Williams is laughing, I'm sure, at the nagging and complaining comment that I was making earlier. Anthony saying, hey, Grindy, don't quit family. Glad to be here with you. Good evening, Earl. Good evening to you. G for G is laughing out loud. That's just your name now. It's just G for G. I think Mr. Bill gave you that on last week. There's a market for every voice. Absolutely. Ross Nelson is pink. I think he's trying to send some emojis or whatever on there. Rejection is a part of life. How we respond is what matters. Absolutely, King Rizzy. And you're going to be rejected in this career field more than you're accepted. I need you to understand that you're going to be rejected more than you are accepted. G for G is saying, that's right, that alter ego. Bring out that Sasha Fierce. Whatever you want to call it, whoever that name is that you have that is going to be that alter ego for you that you may need to bring out, go ahead and do that thing. Brian, hello, Earl family. Hello to you, Brian. Glad to have you in here. Salih is saying, hi from Pensacola, Florida. Glad you're focusing on this topic for skill set of VO. You're more than welcome. And you're more than welcome. Saying thanks for service. Definitely appreciate that. Being in the Air Force was one of the best things I ever did. Quite honestly. Now, dealing with rejection is a part of this. You're going to have to learn the skill set of script interpretation. What do they want? That's what script interpretation is, along with the interpretation that comes from the acting that you do based on the words that you're reading. That's it. And you have to learn how to be somewhat of a very minimal audio engineer. Not a lot, but a minimal audio engineer to understand how to process your voice. It's one of the things. Now, I know that you guys, the new time obviously is every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do have our Saturday AMAs. So if you're a part of our group, and you know if you're a part of the group or not, you know if you're a part of the group. Link is in the description if you have not joined our group, which is right here at grinditdon'tquit.com. Free group to join, free training. Every Saturday we come live on Zoom at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for an AMA, for an Ask Me Anything. Don't come to be a fly on the wall. That's not what this is for. Oh, I just wanted to come and hear what everyone else said. Okay. You got some issues you need handled. Let's handle those issues, whatever they are. Because you wouldn't be on the AMA if everything was great, right? If you were a six-figure earner in this industry, you wouldn't be on the AMA. So come on the AMA, and you get there by being a member of our group and just, excuse me, going through the calendar section. Going to the calendar section of the group, and you'll see all the times that I'm live, like right now. And you'll see tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, we're having an AMA. Click the link, and in that link, you're going to have a link to the Zoom. Come on the Zoom at 1 p.m. Let's get your questions answered. Everyone that has participated in the AMA says it's an amazing experience, and you can see all of those comments on in the group as well, with people talking about that too. So I want to make sure that you are there. There's some things that can be gotten over and that can be taught. You don't have to be a natural at this, but you can be taught these things. Acting can be taught, obviously, right? Audio engineering can be taught. All of these things can be taught, but sometimes you may need a little bit more than just that. I mean, you can go in if you want to book a one-on-one with me, we can work directly together. Just you and I, no group, just you and I. The one-on-one is only $97. So if you want to hook one of those up, we can go over all this stuff. We can go over your strategy. We can go over what you're intimidated by. We can go over where you're stuck, right? And that's the main thing I want to do, is make sure that we go over or get you unstuck wherever it is that you are stuck at right now. Mr. Williams says there's no growth without failure. True. You have to fail to success. You fail to success. All right. We got Earl. Can you do an example of a few voices? Like if they say do a bold read or funny tone read. Well, I could, but I don't have a script. I don't have a script. If I had a script, I might be able to do that, but we might hook something up on the AMA tomorrow. So make sure you're on the AMA tomorrow, and we can probably do something like that. John is saying the AMA sessions are amazing. I've gained a lot from them. You can too. Thanks so much, John. Definitely appreciate that. Now, there are some things that only you are going to be able to determine. And that main thing is, can I do this? You're the only one that can answer that question. Can I do this? Are you willing to do what it takes in order to get good if you're not? Are you willing to accept the criticism from your peers to allow you to get better? Are you willing to go through what you need to go through to learn this art? Because it is an art and it's a science. It is an art and it is a science. Anything that you do more of, you get better and better at, right? So that's why you can fail to success, because you can be horrible at the beginning, right? But you can get better and better by learning more, by practicing more, and by just getting more into the thing that you're not good at, as opposed to trying to go around the thing that you're not good at. That thing that you know that you're not good at, you want to make sure that is where you focus. If you know you're horrible at something, that is definitely where the focus needs to be. World Blessings is say, hello and blessings to all. Glad to be here. Enjoy Earl's encouragement. Thank you so much, World Blessings. I definitely appreciate that. John says fail equals first attempts in learning. I love that. I love that. Acronym. It's just an acronym. You know, King Rizzy, thank you so much for the super chat. Definitely appreciate you for supporting me here on the channel. I don't know. I got to give you a horn. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Definitely appreciate you, King Rizzy. John is saying, question, can I do this? Is that a question about can I do? I'm not sure what you mean. Can I do this? Is that your question to me? I don't know. I can't give you that answer. I cannot give you that. If you're asking me if you can do VO, I cannot give you that answer. As I said before, you are the one that has to give that answer. If that's what you meant, John, if that's actually what you meant. World blessings. I've been following and learning from Earl since around 2019 and have so appreciated his guidance and the platforms he's put up to allow us all to connect. Thank you so much, World blessings. Definitely appreciate that. John is saying, I think the answer is if you believe that you can, then you can. There you go. If you believe. If you believe. King Rizzy is saying you're welcome. So thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that, King Rizzy. I definitely do. So many creators that are out here. Oh, thank you so much, World Blessings, for the $5 super chat. Definitely appreciate that. It's one of the things, I mean, and let me give you a horn too, because I definitely appreciate that and know what that means. That is not light to me. That is something that is huge to me. So many creators are on YouTube and different places, content creators that are helping folks. And we pretty much do it at no cost, you know, unless we have a course or something that we're selling or something like that. But, you know, right now, other than me doing private one-on-one sessions, that's really my only revenue generator that I have. I do make some money from some of the links that I share. I'm an Amazon influencer, so I'm able to make a little money doing that as well. If you guys use my link. So, I mean, every little bit helps, and definitely we appreciate it as creators. We do appreciate that. And I definitely appreciate you. King Rizzy says our answers usually lay in our efforts. Yes. Our answers usually lay in our efforts. Definitely. Have you guys heard? I got like 10 minutes left. Have you guys, and this is like the surprise I wanted to give to you guys. ChatGPT. Have you guys been hearing about this? And the reason I wanted to bring it up is solely because of scripting. Because I had a thought today and I said, you know what? I'm going to try this on my channel. I'm literally going to try and attempt to do this. Oh, but you know what? ChatGPT is I think it's down right now. Oh, wow. It's down right now. So many people have started using ChatGPT that it is literally down. And it's saying, get notified when we're back. I can't even log in. OMG. Now, all right, but I can still tell you everything that I wanted to tell you about the whole ChatGPT thing. And it has to do with scripting, right? Not scripting. I'm sorry. Getting scripts. Everybody's wondering about how to get scripts for voiceover. Go to ChatGPT when they're back up and type in, write me a 30-second voiceover script for a Pepsi commercial. In a funny voice. You want to add on like some characteristics there. Write me a 1-minute voiceover script for headphones in a serious tone. Like you can literally like put this in ChatGPT and it writes it for you. And sometimes it's good to add on, like, make it funny, make it in the voice of Jay-Z, like how Jay-Z, like his words, or someone that is famous that you know, Tom Hanks, like a Tom Hanks humorous voice. And you can put that in ChatGPT. And I'm talking about you guys that need to develop some scripts that need to go on your demo. Because everybody's wondering, where do I go to get the script? Where do I get the free script? Everybody's like in a, tizzy about these scripts. You know how many questions I've had to answer the past week? about where to get some scripts from. And the only thing I ever say, I say, you can go on Edge Studio or you pick up a magazine, right? And read a script. Now we literally have ChatGPT, which can actually write you out a very effective script. Now, if you want, write this down. Write this down, or you're just going to have to come back and listen to this again. What you want to do, because if you're doing a demo, that's 60 seconds, right? So let's just say you put into ChatGPT, and I'll just call it, so that means you would have 6 10-second clips, right? But let's just narrow it down a little bit. Let's call it, what did I just say? 6. You need, what did I say? 6 10-second clips. That's what I said. All right. So now what you want is 6 8-second clips. Just do that. And that way you'll make sure that you're under the thing. So what you do is you go into ChatGPT and you make up something you want to say. Write me a 8-second voiceover script for Benadryl in a sad voice. Write me a 8-second voiceover script for, I'm looking around, I don't know, for a Sony TV in a high energy voice. Yes, ChatGPT is free. You can get it for free. I'm just seeing that there. That's like the last thing that just came in. My eye just went straight to it. Ben is saying, yes, ChatGPT is the rage. Mr. Williams is saying, just heard about that yesterday after we spoke. Awesome. Charlie is saying, I use Canva Magic Soka AI to create scripts. Yes, you can do that too. Canva has that AI ability as well. Charlie's saying, what's the URL for that? Just go to Google, Chat GPT. Chat GPT. Google it. You'll find it. All right. And G for G is saying yes, is it free? Yes. I do have, is my paid version on? I'm wondering if, because I actually got a paid version of this darn thing. Now I can't find it on my phone. Maybe I put it in my business section, and I did. All right. So I'm opening it up right now.
Hello. How can I help you?
Hey, it's there. So let me just try this. All right. So now this is on my cell phone now. So, all right, write me a 8-second voiceover. Whoops. Second voiceover script for Pepsi in a happy tone. All right, so that's what I just typed in. Going. It's still thinking. I wrote right.
Experience the happiness of a cool and refreshing Pepsi. Enjoy the great taste and the feeling of joy it brings. Enjoy a Pepsi and make every moment a pleasure. Pepsi, happiness in every sip.
Did you guys just hear that? I'll read it. This is how I would read it because it's happy, right? Experience the happiness of Experience the happiness of a cool and refreshing Pepsi. Enjoy the great taste and the feeling of joy it brings. Enjoy a Pepsi and make every moment a pleasure. Pepsi, happiness in every sip. It just wrote me that script. There it is. No more do you ever need to wonder about a script to write. All right, I hope I made my point. All right, so I'm going to go back up here because some people have, let's see, where do we stop off? Brian is saying, and it looks like it's back up. Okay, awesome. Charlie's saying Canva Magic Doc is in the Canva app It can do what he's saying for Chat GPT. Okay, if you got Canva, go look it up. Go do it. All right, use Canva. I just use Canva because I already use it. Yes, absolutely. Google is your friend. Absolutely. King Rizzy, if you write your own, how do you keep your ideas from being stolen? If you write your own, well, if you write your own script and you voice the script, people can steal your script. So I don't know. But it's not something that I have ever worried about. Ever have I worried about that. Sometimes we try and make things an issue. Sometimes when we make things an issue, it stops us from moving forward. This is not an issue you need to make stop you. Keep going. All right. Best friend, William saying, sorry I was late. No worries. Hey, we've been here. Hey, Bill. Yep, Bill is in the house. Everybody's loving Bill over here. Hey, these are some great ideas. Thank you so much, Penny. Definitely appreciate you. Penny is definitely in the house. Let me just tell you, I want to send out some shout outs and appreciation to William, to Mr. William 1072, to Penny, and to William Freeman. And if I'm missing someone, I know that I am. But these folks are actually going to be in my book. And if you didn't know I was writing a new book, well, I didn't tell anybody until yesterday. Kind of really brought it out. I said it about a week ago or so ago with that. But if you're a member of our community, then you know it. I want to send a shout out to our community for helping me select the cover of the book as well. I'll be revealing that. And actually it's in my most recent YouTube short. You can see the cover of the book and me talking a little bit about it. It's going to be released in March. Somewhere between now and March, it will be released. So I can't really say when it is. I'm in the midst of writing it. I'm interviewing 4 different people from my group that raised their hand, and they're going to be in the book. I had a meeting with Mr. William 1072 on last night, a very productive meeting. I asked him some questions, and his answers and responses will be in my book. And I'm so looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to talking to you, Penny. I'm looking forward to talking to you, Mr. Bill, as well, because I know you're going to be in the book. Penny saying, yay, so excited. Absolutely. 5 Smooth Stones Project, new to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure that you subscribe, but also make sure that you join the group at grindanddontquit.com, because that's where it's going down, man. That is where it's going down. Lynette is saying congratulations on writing the new book. King Rizzy, congratulations everyone on being in the book. Absolutely. Let's see, we got Mr. William. He's always getting these emojis. Bill, I don't know what that is. You're trying to add emojis. Hand pink waving. Okay, got it. Melvin is saying that is fantastic. Congrats everyone. Absolutely. Congrats to the celebrities going in the book. All right. Mr. Williams saying that Mike, that's Mr. Mike there. He is Mike saying that was my honor. It was my honor and my pleasure, because you did not have to do it. So it's my honor on that one, my man. I definitely appreciate you. I want to make sure that you do know to go to grindanddontquit.com. Again, that's where I said that is where it's going down. And you want to make sure that you are there. If you do not have this book already, Steps to Voiceover Success, link is in the description. This is my #1 bestseller that has been on Amazon for a while now. You want to make sure that you pick that up. And we're just going to keep this thing rolling, man. I love talking to you guys. I want to make sure that you do not forget that tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, we're having the AMA. We're having the AMA at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. You do not want to miss an AMA. I'm just telling you that flat out right now. Because, look, you get to talk to me directly on Zoom. I'm going to answer your questions. If you're crooked, I'm going to get you straight. So you need to be there to make sure that you're moving yourself forward in what you have deemed to want to be, which is a voiceover artist. Definitely. World Blessings is saying, D, congrats on the new book. Looking forward to hearing from Penny and William and William Freeman and all the others. Awesome. Thank you so much. King Rizzy, welcome at 5 Smooth Stones. Yeah, brand new. Thank you for being here, Five Smooth Stones. Make sure that you do join our community so that you can continue the conversation with us all the time. And you get to spend more time with me. You get to spend more time with people that are actually serious about starting, building, and growing their voiceover business. All you have to do is go to grinditdon'tquit.com. If you are not subscribed to this channel, I want to make sure that you get subscribed to this channel so that you can get literally the information that you need. I'm going to look for something here right now. I need to look for something here. What is that called? Let me just see if this pops up here. All right. Well, look, we're here. We're doing what we do. I want to thank everybody for being here with me today. Be on the AMA tomorrow. If you're not a member of our crew, join grinditdon'tquit.com. Be there, and I'll see all of you live tomorrow on Zoom for our AMA. Ask Me Anything. Have a great Friday. Hey, thanks for watching this video. We've got a ton more. I want you to go ahead and watch this next video over here because it's going to definitely continue to help you to start, build, and grow a successful voiceover business. This is what we're all about here. Make sure that you tune in each week to the Steps to Voiceover Success podcast.